This is a test of the Killswitch broadcasting system. This is only a test. Beep. If this had been an actual emergency, your ass would have been dead. And now on to the show. Give it up for that public service announcement guy. That guy is freaking amazing. It's your homie Killswitch. I am here bringing you my first Let's Play video. That would be Echoes by Binary Zoo. Like I said, it's my first time trying this, so bear with me. What I want to do is go through the 6 modes of Echoes, just to show you what the game is about. We'll start with Echoes mode, which is pretty much your basic mode, which covers all enemy types. There's 10 increasing difficult levels, as you see at the bottom of the screen there. If I go down the difficulty, you'll notice it says for the distinctly average, as for normal. He actually has a message for each one. Hard, in your dreams. Insane, Bunny Monkey takes no prisoners, whoever Bunny Monkey is. Easy, nobody will ever know. As you can see on the right, you have a screen that says work continues on new project 1982 coming soon. That's the Binary Zoo news. So, let's get into it. I was going to put it on easy just so I can give you a full preview of the game, because I haven't played in about 2 weeks. My eyes have been hurting me, so I haven't really touched the game that much. But when it first came out, I was playing the game every 4 or 5 hours in between everything else. Since I'm a contractor, in the winter, I am home a lot. So I had a lot of time to sit and play this game. As you can see, I'm collecting these little glowing, I don't know what to call them. Glowing particles, I guess. Those are power-ups. They're for the shield, they're for the weapon, and also score multipliers. And you see what looks like a shield around me? That is not a shield. That is my energy meter. Basically, you start off at 100. Every time you get hit, it goes down. You'll see the shield get smaller and smaller. Now, the easiest, well, let me put it this way. I shouldn't say easiest. But what you'll want to do is try to knock out all the smaller pieces first, because when the other enemies come on the screen, they'll do more than get in your way. They'll kill you. Okay, then that was one of the first other enemies. You saw the shooting star go flying across the screen there. Every time you go up a level, you're going to hear a sound. It sounds almost like a beacon. When you hear that sound, you know something's coming. Like I said, this is just a test of the Roxio HD Pro, so do not take this as like a professionally done video or anything. I just wanted to test it and pick a game that I thought would look good. Echoes is a free game, so there really is no reason you shouldn't be testing it out even, just to see what it's like. I know there are some people who can't handle bullet hell games or games like this where there may be a lot of enemies on the screen. That's fine, but the game is free. You really can't say anything about that. So far, it's been pretty easy for me. None of the other enemies are on the screen yet, but soon, the asteroid belt will be following. And when you see that, you'll realize why it's one of the harder enemies in the game. shooting star, it just comes directly at you. If you don't move, it will just hit you. Now there's an asteroid. These things chase you around, they start looping, all kinds of kamikaze crap trying to kill you. Now you're going to start seeing it get a little more hectic with more enemy types coming into the picture. Sometimes you just can't see. Now as you can see, that thing that looks like a shield around me actually helps in grabbing the power up. It's like you have a gravitational pull around your ship, which is within that little barrier. It's not the full thing, but it's close. That right there that I just used was the Echo Bomb. At least that's what I'm calling it. I don't know if he even gave it a technical name. Echo Bomb just seems to work. The game's named Echoes, and if you were to draw an echo, that's pretty much what you draw. Damn it. Unfortunately for me, games like Echoes hurt. As some of you know, I'm partially colorblind. Now, I'm not colorblind where I can't see the color. It's just that reds and greens give me a lot of difficulty or pain. You know, I thought nothing of it. At night sometimes, my eyes would just hurt, and it's basically looking at the traffic lights. I thought nothing of it and just went about my business. But then I had an eye exam, and you know those pictures where there's like numbers or a picture inside a bunch of dots? Well, I couldn't see the ones that were red and green dots. And that's how I found out I have issues with red and green, which supposedly is common for males once they hit their 30s. I don't know how true it is, or if she was just being nice, but I seem to be running into a lot of others with the same issue. So games like Echoes do hurt, unfortunately, but I'll push through the pain just to play the game. It's more of a burn, so that's the only way I can really describe it to someone. It's more of a burn than an actual pain. Like if I stare at something that's neon for too long, that's what happens. Well, I can stare at a neon sign. I just can't stare at a game that has neon for very long. And then it hurts my eyes for a little while after it too. That's why I'm hoping someday I crack the code and figure out how to get a true colorblind mode in my games using it. Okay, since I haven't played the game in a while, I wasn't expecting to be doing this good, because I wanted to run through all 6 modes with you, which I'll still do, just, yeah, I wasn't expecting to do very good since it's been a while. Like I mentioned before, when the game first came out, I was playing it every few hours. And those of you who know, I don't really sleep much, so this game did get a lot of play here. Well, just to give you a little background on how the game got on OUYA. I saw the game somewhere. I'm trying to remember where I saw it. It was on Twitter that I saw a post about the game. And I just sat there and thought, okay, people on OUYA forum always mention Geometry Wars when these type of games are mentioned. And this game looks somewhat like that. So why don't I just ask the guy if he'll bring it over? And that's pretty much how it went. I asked him if he would consider bringing the game to OUYA. He said yes, and then it went from there. It really wasn't a difficult sell like it is with some of the other developers. You know, back in the day, people used to want everybody to play their game, not just like the exclusive few or just PlayStation and all that nonsense you see now. And it used to be, you wanted to put your game everywhere humanly possible for somebody to play your game. As you can see, those black holes are not easy to get around. Once you destroy them, you're fine, but if those bastards lock onto you and you don't see them, you're done. Right now, I'm out of echo bombs, so if I get backed into a corner, I am screwed. Crap, black hole, I didn't even see it. You do get more echo bombs as you go through the game. I don't know if it's by points, kills, or what, but at some point you do get more. Once things start getting hectic, it's best to take care of all the small enemies. And there goes another black hole that pretty much killed me since it took all my energy. Because I walked right into it. Stupid black holes. Anyway, that was Echoes mode. Time attack, you had 3 minutes to get a high score. Let's go with that. See, this game gives you a lot of options if you just want a burst of game. Of course, if you pick one of the longer modes, you can stay in the game for a while. That's up to you. But like 3 minutes, obviously everyone has 3 minutes in their day if they just want to take a little break. I know, some people are going to say, oh, I'm so super busy. But if you can't take 3 minutes out of your day to relax, there's an issue with your day. So if you're not good at the game, it won't be relaxing. You'll be throwing the controller and all that stuff. If you put it on insane, I guarantee you will be throwing your controller at the screen. See, in this mode, you don't have the echo gun. So if you get backed into a corner, you're pretty much stuck. Crap, black hole. See, the black hole is kind of hard to see at first. But once you take it out, it's pretty easy. Because, the black hole takes up a lot of space on the screen, just like this shooting star here. But once you get them out of the way, you clear up a lot of space and you can get back to blasting asteroids and whatever else is on the screen. Don't forget, this is just a test of the Roxio HD Pro. Do not expect it to be some professional level video. It really is just a test to see what it can do. And see if I'll be doing some streams and other random stuff. Don't think this makes me a social person, because it doesn't. I'm still social. Okay, that was Time Attack. Basically, like it says at the bottom, shoot stuff. For 3 minutes, that's what you have to do. Survivor, survive as long as you can, pretty much. If I remember correctly, in this mode, you get hit once, you're done. If you notice at the top of the screen there, it says lives 1. So, there's no do-over, you just go. Well, of course there's a do-over if you set, but you have 1 life, there's no 1-up, none of that, you're pretty much done once you get hit. Hit, I'm done. What else? We had Classic. Classic, if you weren't born in like 1996, you'll know what this is. Remember the old Asteroid arcade? What does that look like? See, in this mode, you actually have to use O to shoot instead of the sticks. And it moves just like the arcade, pretty slow. Remember, the arcade, you did not have precise movement or anything, and you kind of drifted. Same thing here. What's cool about this is how he actually made it look like an arcade cabinet on the sides. See, I wasn't sure what he was going for when he put Classic, because obviously the name of the game's not Asteroids, and if it was, he'd be getting sued. Bastard. So in this mode, you have 5 lives. And, you know, name of the game, shoot the asteroids, get points. And don't get shot by that stupid shit. Yeah. Okay, that was classic. There's also Asteroid Belt, which is those snakes that you've seen coming at me. Yeah, those. But now it's a full stage of them. As you can see, my energy starts at 100, and I get the full weapon layout. See, that's what I hate about these bastards. If you don't get them quick enough, they start twisting and all types of magic crap. Now you see me now? Yeah. Okay, I just got some achievement with out of order. Not sure what that was. Must be from killing a bunch of these stupid things. Bastard. See, now they're coming from different directions. So if they start looping and all that crap and there's 2 or 3 of them on the screen, it's not as easy. away, get away, get away! See, now they're going to come 3 directions. Already at the stage when I am, which sucks for me, but that's the way it goes. At least now I have an answer and I know what it is. Because in the past I just thought, okay, but boom. So much easier when you have an answer. Yeah, I'm done. And there's one more mode, Meteor Storm, which is basically the meteors that come from the left and the right, or up and down. You just have to survive however many waves it is. It may go on forever, I'm not sure. But see the yellow ones? That's where you get your power-ups. Right now it may look easy, but they do get faster. And then you start seeing them coming from both directions at the same time. There's more ways to get the power-ups. It just like every other stage in the game, it gets a little hectic. See, now you're starting to get them. When one's still on the screen, the other's already started. Right now, I'm guessing the direction I'm going. What I'm doing, you don't want to do. You don't want to run into them. Not that I'm doing it on purpose. This is the one stage of the game that doesn't really have music. And music became a big topic recently, thanks in part to my review of Joe Danger. Joe Danger is a very good game for what it is. The problem I had was music. Like, you can have one track in a game. It's your choice, and that's fine. But when you're playing a game that's based on twitch movement and repetitiveness, to have repetitive music on top of that kind of takes away from the experience. It's like when I first played the game, I'm like, wow, that's a nice game. This game could be a 4.5, maybe even a 5 out of 5. But then, the music just starts wearing you down. And slowly it's like, okay, this game is now a 4. If the music's that bad, it may go down to 3. You know, one of those type of things. And that's a problem with reviewing games because your thoughts and patterns do change over time also. But with Joe Danger, it's... how do I put this? Like I said, I like the game. It's the music. It sounds like some type of elevator music or something. I don't know how to describe it. But it's not the music you'd expect in a game that's about daredevil dirt biking. You know, if it was, and then that was repetitive, it might make a difference. Like, this game has one track, but there's ups and downs, a crescendo. It's just... it goes with the game, and when it changes, it almost feels as if there's another track, even though there's not. And that's because it actually goes with the game where it blends in. It blends in so much that you don't even think about it. But in Joe Danger, the music is the one overwhelming thing, and it doesn't blend in. That's the problem I had with Joe Danger. Just the music. The game is worth the price. The music, yeah. You can turn it off, which is fine. I did want to ask Hello Games why they went with one track and why it was that music that just stuck out like that. But the game is a mobile game, and that may be why. Because on mobile, you can get away with almost anything. I still don't know why people play games on the phones, but that's up to them. They make phones for little girls now because there's no way I can type on those things. Right now, I have an S phone, and I'm using voice chat. Samsung, you may lose me as a customer if you don't bring out another phone with a keyboard. That goes for the rest of them too. Alright, enough of that rant. As you can see, I got a new local record. In this game, I guess the scores were reset because now I have a few of the global records, but you'll mostly see the term new local record because the scores were so high before. So, either the game got a reset or something else happened, I'm not sure. And I just hit restart, which I did not mean to do. So that's Echoes. Just wanted to show it off a little, give it a little shine. I mean, a developer who goes out of his way to port the game, keeps it free, and you know, it wasn't very difficult to get the game over to OUYA either. All I had to do was ask. I feel that he deserves a little time to shine for doing that. And he's planning his next game, 1982. If you go look it up, Binary Zoo, 1982. There's enough pictures out there. According to him, it was dead simple to bring the games over, so it wasn't an issue. It really sucks that some people are saying, oh, we don't want to bring the game over, it takes too much time and all that. And then they're using Unity, which is one of the easiest to port a game over from. I mean, just tell the truth. You don't want to do it. Don't lie, don't give me all this BS. Just say you don't want to do it. It's not that hard. You earn my respect if you say that over, oh, it's going to take so long. The creator of 100 Roads, he actually did the whole game over, recoded the whole thing. That's why I picked up his game. If you're willing to go through that much trouble just to put the game on OUYA, I'm going to buy your game. He recoded the whole thing. Others were asking for a simple port, and they can't do that, but a guy can recode the whole game. It just goes to show where the state of development is. Unfortunately, some people let it go to their head. Well, games should be about fun. Sure, you want to make a little money on the side, and that's fine. I'm not going to stop you from making money. But if your game's on Steam, Wii U, PlayStation, everywhere else, and you're making a ton of cash. How come you can't port it to OUYA too? Maybe it doesn't have the user base, but those people would like to play your games too. But maybe I'm a different breed. I don't know. Because when I'm making my games, I'm not thinking of one simple place to put it. I'm thinking of putting it everywhere. Well, maybe not everywhere, but places that I feel the game would fit. Like if you have a 4-player game, it's almost a perfect fit for OUYA. OUYA doesn't get the credit for all the couch gaming being brought back. But guess what? OUYA had something to do with it. So did the Wii and the Wii U. But people want to deny that. At the time that OUYA came out, people were playing Tower Fall, right? And then they got into Duck Game and all the others. OUYA put couch gaming back in the forefront, or at least helped with it. But hell, even OUYA doesn't want to market themselves, so I don't know what to say on that. Really puzzled by that, because they have something here. Unless they don't believe in it, I don't see why they don't market more and do more to get it out there. Hell, it would make my job easier on helping to bring games over. Not that it's a real job, I'm not getting paid. OUYA, you know my address, you know where the paychecks can go. But it makes everything easier if people don't think the thing is dead. But if you say nothing, have no news, or anything else, that's exactly what people are going to think. It's dead. Right now, I try to get games over. It's like, is anyone even using the OUYA? Is anyone playing it? I mean, it's hard as hell to get people to even post on the forum. Sure, there isn't any news, but there's something you can say. Oh, make an off-topic thread or something. Talk in the chat box. Be a part of the forum. It's like one big, happy, dysfunctional family that I would never really want to be a part of. But hey, we're all together. Be part of that dysfunctional OUYA forum. Well, pretty much coming to a close here. I should be dead soon. Trying to actually talk and do this is a little harder because you take your concentration away from the game somewhere. Wasn't expecting that. So I'll have to get used to that. Debating if I want to start streaming or something since we lost Pip. I'll figure it out. But that's pretty much Echoes by Binary Zoo. Check him out. You can follow him on Twitter. I believe it's at Binary Zoo. If it's not that, just look up his website. Look up something. Look him up on the forum, whatever. Find him. Easy guy to talk to. And hey, if you want to make a suggestion, I'm sure he'd take it. He's not one of those developers that lets everything go to their head and act like they're a superstar. So, Echoes, Binary Zoo, OUYA, OUYAforum.com. This is Killswitch, signing out.